Hey, what's up? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to Wednesday's stream. We're now nearly halfway through the week. What we can say is, obviously, by the time we reach the hour mark on this stream, we're halfway through the week. We'll have done 2.5 days. We'll be on to the second 2.5. And that is, of course, always marked by our legendary guest, our resident guest, really. Mr. Save with Crypto. Hello, mate.
You all right? How you doing? Just finished my crumpet.
Yeah. What did you have on it?
Marmite.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
Is that not normal?
I don't know. I suppose it depends if you like Marmite or not. I think I've only ever tried Marmite about once, so I can't even remember if I like it or not. Is it like pickle? Is it a bit pickly? No.
No, it's kind of. Can't believe you don't know what Marmite tastes like. That's really weird.
Well, I think I've only ever tried it once. I might have to try it.
I think if you've had it, you'd know about it.
Yeah.
Because it's quite intense, you know.
Okay, intense. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Well, welcome back, everybody. Please do make sure you drop a big like on the stream. Good day to you, Nick. You was first today. And Stonksy, how are we doing? So yeah, please do make sure you drop a like, get all that good stuff going. I will, of course, pin the BLOFIN link in the chat. But we are obviously going to be looking at Bitcoin and what is going on with Bitcoin. We've got a few interesting things, of course, going on with Bitcoin. And yeah, I'm fascinated by the price action. Obviously, we finally dipped down into, what we can consider quite a key level. And quite a key area for Bitcoin, really. Now, what I'm really interested in is what's just happened in the past hour or so. We got quite a strong drop, didn't we? I didn't even see this happening until I loaded up the stream because I was having some dinner. But we got quite a strong drop down. Now, what I think is key maybe to note on this is the recovery, because we've recovered pretty much V-reversal straight away. If we look, obviously, in the past, couple of days, we haven't really been able to show that much strength in the market at all. I think this, paired with obviously coming into quite a key zone, it's quite a positive sign, really, how well we've just recovered low time frame here. I think that's a positive sign anyway. So we'll see what happens today. I am long and strong. What are you, mate? Are you in anything?
I'm long, not particularly strong. It was a bit of a crap entry, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm slightly underwater. I did just try shorting that thing, and I took my eye off the ball while I was toasting my crumpets. So I'm actually, I don't know. I'm in a little short, and I'm just wondering if to bail out.
Yeah.
I'm only 9% down, but
yeah,
I don't know. Go on, I want some financial advice here.
Well, I went completely gung-ho this morning. I hit a 70x Bitcoin long, so 70x long, and then basically I've just put the last of the the USDT that's left in the stream account. I've just gone gung-ho, just be like, right, gambling basically that this is the bottom, but if it turns out to be, it could be quite a legendary trade, so we'll see what happens. We could always go lower. I know that kind of 112 to 111k region is quite got a bit of attention around it, so we could always visit there, but I'm kind of now in the mind of this is liquidation or bust on this account, and if we have to start again, we'll start again. But I've gone gung-ho on this. I've also got a similar trade on my personal BLOFIN account, which I think is about 65x, where I'm doing the same thing. So I've got a tiny bit more room on that to the downside, but I'm just like, right, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna put my chips on the table and try and hit a pretty epic trade. Now it could go very wrong very quickly, of course, so we'll soon see if that happens or not. But I think we come down to quite a key zone. We sold off quite aggressively, so at some point, obviously, it will naturally reverse. So we'll see what happens, yeah. So
when did you become Captain Leverage then?
The couple of times I've got stopped out, I've got aggressively more angry. So I have just got each time I've been stopped out on this downside, which is really annoying because honestly, I've had some really good trades on this downtrend. And what I've done is I've just refused to close them in the hopes of catching the reversal. Okay. So what happened was, obviously on Thursday, we had a pretty nasty experience on stream, didn't we? But then I long down here, caught it nicely up on Friday, didn't take my money off the table, got stopped out at break even. Then again, long down here on the weekend, I remember looking at my phone on Sunday, I was nicely in profit, didn't take the chips off the table, got stopped out again on the crash. Again, same again on Monday and yesterday. So each time I've longed it, and I've either been stopped at my stop loss or stopped at break even. And that's honestly, since Thursday, that's happened a good 4 or 5 times now. So each time I've got progressively more angry. So at this point, for where it's at, I'm like, right, this is it now. Like, I'm just gonna try and hit one, well, in this aspect, 2 mental trades. So we'll see what happens with it anyway.
Okay. So let's have a look at your trade again. I couldn't see because my avatar was in the way.
So yeah, 70x, and I just used the rest of the margin that was in the stream account. So we've currently got $192 of margin on the 70x. So we'll see what comes of that anyway.
So what's the position? What's the position size? I can't see it.
So on this one, it's 113,500.
Bloody hell.
Sorry, no, 13,500, not 100.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Yeah, that would be quite large. What have we got? Jalapeno, how we doing? GMGM, I'm long, 100x, take profit 1. Very nice. Are you guessing you're scalping it, Halle? You scalping it instead of looking for a swing long? What are you doing? I'm guessing you are scalping it, aside from looking for a swing long. Is it kind of tickling you to look for a swing long, or what's your thoughts? Wiz says, I'm out of ETH now, but bank some nice cash. Dave, look at Boss. We'll have a look, yeah. Good morning, Marios. Is the bottom in yet? Well, we could have a look to see, if we think it is or not. Do you think it's in, Marios? You let me know. Everyone else in the chat, do you think that the bottom's in? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. What about you, mate? Do you think the bottom's in?
I don't know. I'm really pleased with the dump overnight. I just don't feel it was deep enough,
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish it had gone down to like 110 or something,
Yeah.
To like really make me sure that was it. At the moment, I've got a nagging feeling that wasn't it,
Yeah.
But we've got news and stuff this week, haven't we?
Yeah. So for the rest of the week, I believe we've got something today. Yeah, we've got FOMC. Yeah, it doesn't matter. FOMC minutes, which is just lagging data, just minutes from the last meeting, so that doesn't matter. Tomorrow we do have S&P global. Where is it? Yeah, global manufacturing and services. So they're red folder, and then obviously on Friday, Powell is speaking. So I don't know whether this has been obviously front run of de-risking going into maybe Powell speaking or what. I have no idea. So we'll soon see. But yeah, I mean, obviously, big retrace. So we'll see what happens from there. So that's Boss. So Boss got all the way up to 12. That's about 12 mil market cap in it, and it's back down to 7. I mean, you would imagine that would be it for Boss now, surely. Surely that would be it for Boss. What other catalyst really can it drive?
What is it?
It's someone made a meme coin of, I don't know if you'll have seen it or not, but there was a guy that went viral called, he was nicknamed IB for Final Boss. Okay. So yeah, someone made a meme coin of him. It's basically just like it was kind of a wacky looking dude. And yeah, someone made a meme coin of it, and it went from obviously like off pump fund to like 40 million market cap. Pretty wild. It's not the bottom until Dave has sold everything. Yeah. Well, we'll soon see, won't we? That's the market. Dave is exit liquidity. To be fair to the guy, I bet this is the best. Oh yeah, I mean, he'll have absolutely banked. The thing is, he didn't actually do anything, did he? He was just kind of stood there. I don't know actually who filmed it. I don't know if it turned out to be one of his mates or if it was actually just someone random. But someone just filmed this guy and put him online, and obviously it just turned out into be a massive meme. But I assume he's made quite good money off it. I think he's been doing like club appearances and all stuff like that. So I imagine he's probably made a decent wedge from it, which, if someone's going to take the piss out here, at least be in the position to make good money off it. And I mean, he must have made a really decent amount of money so far. So yeah, fair play. I would do the exact same. Delanium, how we doing, mate? Great to see you. Thank you very much for joining. And yeah, obviously, Bitcoin is kind of just hanging around, but I tell you what is performing quite well is ETH. Obviously, ETH, if we load up this chart, we closed and filled the CME gap that was left behind from earlier in August when we ripped up past 4K. So that left the CME gap behind. We did actually come in and we filled it pretty much to a T, as you can see on the CME chart. We filled it initially, then came back, wicked kind of below there, but pretty much bang on to a T. We filled the CME gap, and obviously we've rallied since then. And much like Bitcoin, ETH experienced quite a drop-off in the past hour, but we've recovered quite well on ETH and Bitcoin. But yeah, ETH's outperforming Bitcoin again today. It's up 2.3% on ETH BTC for a total of just over 3%. So ETH is pushing up quite nicely. Others, we don't really have much movement on. As you can see, XRP has not really moved that much. Sol is moving quite decently, up nearly 3%. So that's pushing up quite well. Doge is up nearly 3%. As you can see, everything's really yet to start. It's reversal back to the upside, though. We've not really got any movement on that front yet, apart from Link. Link has just been insane. It's nearly retraced the drop-off. So, you know, that paired with a recovery on Bitcoin and ETH could see Link go to $30 minimum, potentially. AVAX doing quite well. What else? Have we got anything that's screaming out to us on the watch list? Are they up 4% with the ETH strength? What else have we got? Anything else catching our eye? Oh, what's that? 8% there? Aero. That has been strong for a while now, hasn't it? Strong for a while now, Aero. So that has been doing quite well. And I think that looks like it. If there is anything specific you want me to look at, Siren's doing quite good. Audi Cookie. Do let me know in the chat and we can take a look at that. But yeah, get your requests in if you want me to look at a specific altcoin. But we are just chilling in and around on Bitcoin. So we'll see what we get today. Obviously, prime thing to watch will be what do we get on US Open today? Because yesterday we got nothing but violence, didn't we? We just got complete violence on US Open yesterday. It was just relentless selling basically for the whole session. As you can see, we opened here. And the whole session, we just dumped down. So are we going to maybe get a different approach today? Are we going to open and bid the whole session potentially? We'll have to see. But yeah,
I was actually listening yesterday. I wasn't watching because I was driving at the time. But yeah, your reaction was quite good.
Yeah, it literally just dumped the whole time. Like. Honestly, just not. There wasn't even really like any kind of sense of, okay, maybe the dumping's done now. Let's reverse. It was literally just open, and it was just dump. Obviously, we got a couple of bounces, but I mean they were small, wasn't they? It was just non-stop selling the whole time. So, Are we going to get a different approach today? Is it time for bid? Is it time for maybe more down? We'll have to see. Obviously, that is paired with the S&P 500. That sold off. It's really funny with Bitcoin at the moment because, as you can see, the S&P sold off all session yesterday as well. But there is no strength when it comes to Bitcoin and the S&P now, or any other indice really. Yeah. If the S&P goes up or indices go up, Bitcoin doesn't really do anything. But if they go down, Bitcoin tanks hard. So it's just a complete negative effect on it at the moment. We're not seeing any kind of strength on Bitcoin side from taking strength from TradFi. So that's something to potentially be wary of. What have we got? Bio, Wiz says, got a decent bag, and that's gone bang out of nowhere. Wrecked doing well too. So Wiz is ever present on his winning. Nick says, Sui. Anyone want to share some profitable trade setups? Not you, Dave, lol. Well, we'll soon see, won't we, mate? We'll soon see. We will soon see if we get a reversal on this. I'll be in quite nicely positioned. If not, then we'll be looking lower, maybe into this region here. Something I've got outlined already. We could go down there, or we could just leave people unfilled and not give the prime entry and go up from here. We'll see what side the market is choosing. But yeah, I mean, MSTR got nailed yesterday as well. That's up slightly pre-market. Coinbase got nailed. Circle got nailed. Everything crypto-related got absolutely bashed. Bullish itself came into... I drew a random box on Bullish yesterday just to show kind of what we want to see on Bullish if it's going to reverse. I don't think I'm really interested in buying any, but it did actually just so happen it fell into there yesterday. So that's where we're up to with that.
Where have all these weird coins come from? Bullish, what's that?
Bullish is a stock, so it's an institutional exchange, I believe. Okay. Wiz can probably give you more detail on it if you want more detail on it. It IPO'd last week.
Okay.
Afternoon, Discipline, how we doing? I feel like this pump is fake. Interesting. Okay, so you expecting more down Delanium, are you? Loki says 11.8k looks nice. FOMC minutes today, volatility, no, there'll be nothing from that, Scotty. There'll literally be nothing. It's just the minutes from the last month's meeting, so it's all delayed. There literally will be no market reaction from that. So don't pin anything on it really. It will literally just tell you what got discussed in the last meeting. It's all delayed data, and won't really mean much. With obviously Powell speaking on Friday, that's where the attention is. So you agree with Loki, 111 or 110? Yeah, fair enough. We could definitely go down there, couldn't we? We could definitely go down there. So we'll see what we get anyway. It'll be quite interesting to see what happens. So are you maybe looking for lower before you add on, mate, or what are you thinking?
I'm just looking at this bloody short I've got at the moment. It's like it's only 2% down. It's like it's only $54 down, but I'm just wondering whether to get out of it or not. It's just pulling back a bit now, isn't it? So
it's probably dipping until Sunday.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking to go long, but I want to do it from a bit lower. I want a bit more of a pullback, really. I mean, Stonksy is still red on the 1 hour, and on the 6 minute, it's like no trade. So, we're not quite out of the woods yet, I don't think.
No. And the thing to be wary of is obviously we've had this pattern play out. So it's kind of just been like a stair step down, hasn't it? So like down and then down and then down and then down. So are we just kind of putting in a similar pattern to what we've put in, obviously on every level down so far here, before maybe we get one more final flush?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel there needs to be a really painful one, Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't want to hear that, did you?
To be honest, I'm not really that fussed. If we do go lower, I'll just long it again.
What was your entry again?
Around here, 113.5 ish.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we'll see what we're given anyway. I mean, I suppose you've got two viewpoints, haven't you? You've got the idea of just completely just flush it out to the downside. Whether that's to 111, 110, maybe even lower, or if you just rip it up from here, do you just leave people chasing then who haven't got on board, despite obviously the pullback? It's quite it's quite an interesting position. And let me know in the chat if you was obviously partly in control of the market. If you was a market maker, if you had the ability to send price either direction, would you send it up or down from here? Let me know in the chat. I want to know. Given obviously the pullback we've had so far and the drops lower and lower and lower, at the point that we're at now, would you send it lower one more time, or would you send it up from here and leave people chasing the move?
I'm just looking at the funding rate on BitUnix, which is low, implying that most people are short. By bet it's normal. No, it's not. Hang on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a huge build up now of, we don't even need to look at a heat map or anything, because we can just go to the 1 hour and exactly where stops and liquidity is hiding now. Exactly. We zoom out. Hang on. So it's literally just above, because it's been walked down so perfectly. We know exactly where stops and liquidity is hiding in this market, and it is literally just at each stage lower. So each lower high that it's created, that's exactly where the market can hunt liquidity from. Mm-hmm. Now, if you do remember, it's not the exact same pattern, but we did have something kind of similar happen throughout July, obviously into August, where, let me just turn Stonksy off for a second so you can see it quite clearly, is where we did have these lower highs. Now, this obviously was a more gradual, very slow, until we got this strong move down. This was kind of gradual, wasn't it? But if you remember, we did have the market putting in these lower highs, and then obviously we got quite a steep drop, similar to what we've witnessed. And then, of course, eventually the market went after all these lower highs. Then we just went on, a pretty consistent, strong push up to take all them out.
Mm-hmm.
Could we get obviously something similar where we, you know, maybe consolidate? As you can see here, it pushed up, dropped back down, consolidated, and then went just bang. Could we get something similar to come after these lower highs that we've got created here? We'll have to see. But I think, you know, you look at the chart and we are obviously at the bottom of this kind of range that it's built. We could go a bit lower, or we could go below the range.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky. Market will consolidate till Friday, says Discipline. So maybe you're expecting 2 days of consolidation or something. Palanta got wrecked. Yeah, I saw that. Someone tweeted that out because Kramer tweeted about it, I think, before open yesterday, saying like it's on its nothing can stop it on its road to 200 or something. He tweeted something about it.
What is it?
Oh
with
no,
that
sorry,
guy?
it wasn't yesterday. I think it must have been earlier in the month when it was up here. It must have been earlier in the month because it's actually been selling off for a while, hasn't it?
I mean, that can't be a coincidence. These.
No, I think it's an act. To be honest, I think a lot of it is an act.
Right.
Either that or the guy literally just does exactly the opposite of what he's gotten onto the fact that the way he looks at the market, he just does the opposite of what he says. So I think it's an act personally, but it might not be. But yeah, Palanta has been absolutely twatted. And I mean, is that the macro top in on it potentially? You know, you look at the weekly, it's had a fierce, just parabolic run up, hasn't it? Is that potentially the top? I mean, if you look at it, the way that you look at it as well is the last time we popped out of the channel, so into the outer channel to the upside on the weekly, we sold off pretty aggressively, didn't we? So that came in at a 46% sell-off in the end from there. Obviously, that was kind of maybe partially aided by the Trump tariff uncertainty and stuff. But, you know, if you even get anything remotely similar, that takes it back towards 110, maybe even $100. So, yeah, definitely food for thought on that. Looking at them weekly bands. But yeah, what do you think Kramer's an act, or what do you think? I think it's an act.
I mean, what actually is he? He's just like it's like a TV show, isn't it, or something like that? Yeah,
well, he's just on CNBC. He does his own. What's his one called that he does? He has his own like proper segment, but then he's just on he's just on like the discussion, isn't he? But he has his own segment. What's it called? Where people put in and ask him about stocks and he gives his opinion on them. I can't remember what that's called, but yeah, he's.
Is there like an equivalent bloke in UK or not?
I don't think so. No, Mad Money. That's it. Yeah, Mad Money.
Oh, okay.
Mad Money, and then he has Lightning Round. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you know, he must just have people calling him an idiot because, like,
he does. That he's known for it. He had an ETF about it. It was called Inverse Kramer ETF, and basically the ETF just took the polar opposite of what he said. Now I think the ETF actually ended up closing. Right. I don't think the returns on it were that good, but it is remarkable at what he says.
Yeah.
I mean, just off the top of my head, I remember him telling people to sell Bitcoin on this when we bottomed in 2022. I remember him saying, telling people to sell Bitcoin at 20k, 30k, 40k, 50k. He said it like pretty much like every single leg up. John, how we doing, mate? Great to see you. Scotty says Pelosi tracker was the best. Yeah, well, that act that they're trying to bring in America, or at least some are trying to bring in, where they banned Congress from stock trading, was actually called the Pelosi Act. Obviously, in aid of, you know, the alleged trades of Pelosi and how she's made a couple of $100 million wealth while on a 200k salary. But they had to rename it to something like the something act, the Fairness Act, or I can't remember, because obviously I don't think it would get through named the Pelosi Act. Scotty also says the fear and greed is at 44, the lowest since April. Well, I suppose these things are quite interesting, aren't they? When you look at it, you know, the tops and the bottoms only really become evident based on emotion, and then obviously later down the line. The worst was when he was shilling Bernstein's Doge. We'll have a look at Doge just before they went bust and we had the collapse. Has he been around that long? Yeah. Wow. So he must have. Well, he must have been around for. He must have been around for what? Probably getting on about 20 years now then, because obviously that was 2008, weren't it? So he's getting on for around 20 years on TV. They all insider trade. Angela Rayner is already worth 7 mil. Yeah, no comment. I don't want to give my opinion on this UK government. With this Online Safety Act, it might get the channel banned. Yeah, so we'll move on. So someone wants me to look at Doge. Let's see. So yeah, Doge. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what, let's zoom out a bit. Yeah, it looks like, I don't think we've looked at Doge in a while. Hang on. So that level can be drawn off. That one's actually still quite relevant. I think if you look at it, we're kind of just filling in, aren't we, here? So we obviously came down, we had resistance, and then we pushed through, but we never really filled in here. So as you can see, it's just filled in nicely. Obviously, kind of done an SR test, if you like, as well, of where it found resistance on here. But it filled in nicely, obviously, this gap that we had. And obviously, that pulls over. If you look at exactly where that is, that pulls over exactly to where this consolidation was before we got the impulse up in July. So it looks like it's in quite a decent spot. I think if we go lower, obviously, on the market, and Doge from here, in and around kind of the 20 mark, looks quite decent, yeah, into around there. So yeah, obviously yet to be seen, yet to be played out, but we'll soon see, no doubt. Currently, we have nothing on Stonksy on the 1 hour, but the 5 minute has been absolutely beautiful on this trade down. Have you noticed much of the 5 minute?
What on what? Doge?
On Stonk, well, just on anything. I mean, on Bitcoin, it has been absolutely remarkable. It's hit every single drop, and then the bounces as well. It's been absolutely fantastic.
So what time frame are you looking at? 5.
The 5, yeah.
Okay, I've tended to be looking at the 6 minute, but
you look at the 6, yeah.
Yeah, but it's had quite a lot of periods of like no trade, you know, sort of.
Yeah.
Which is where we are at the moment. I'm just checking different exchanges.
Gonksy says, "I'll give you my opinion." Basically, what Gonksy does on the beach is what he thinks. What is Mantle? Anyone? We'll have a look at Mantle MNT. That was up nicely yesterday, while the market was obviously falling. Mantle was up like 7% yesterday. I don't exactly know what it is, but we'll have a look.
Mantle is the it's like the exchange token of Bybit.
Is it?
Yeah,
I thought that was thought that was Bit, yeah. No.
Yeah, it used to be. Then they renamed it Mantle for some reason. I don't know why.
So is that MNT?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, there we go, Scotty.
So it's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those things like you know when you go to some exchanges and you can like convert all your dust into something. You know, like say.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of an example. Like on Femex, you convert it all to PL or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's the one you can do with Bybit. You can convert all your dust to MNT. Same as like BGB and BitGet, you know. So for that reason, you tend to sort of like have a bit of MNT. I always do, and then every now and again, I just sell it when it's worth something, you know.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Did not know that. Yeah, well, that's been pushing up quite nicely, to be fair. Maybe we need to take a look at exchange tokens more in depth, because I think a lot of them, you know, tend to get forgotten about because obviously everyone likes to buy ETH or SOL or AVAX or Link or whatever it is. But really, I think they perform quite well in the market. A lot of them, don't they?
I think what it is when you get to the stage when, you know, Bitcoin's like at euphoric levels and stuff, and everyone's talking about it. A lot of people try using exchanges, and then they realize you can pay cheaper fees if you own the token or whatever. So I think for that reason, BGB goes up, BNB goes up. I think BNB was at an all-time high last week, I think.
Yes, it was, yeah.
BNB goes up and whatever. There's that like weeks one, isn't there?
I think pretty much every exchange has got one. I think apart from BLOFIN. So
yeah,
maybe there's one going to be coming on BLOFIN. I mean, that would be great. Imagine if they did an airdrop. That'd be fantastic. But I mean, yeah, I think pretty much most exchanges do have one. It's quite interesting that BLOFIN don't. But maybe that is something that's in the works.
Enix don't either.
No. I think I mean, if ones don't, they probably end up with one eventually, don't they?
I guess so. Yeah.
It'd be quite good to ask BLOFIN actually. When are you going to release a token? Give us some.
Yeah.
It's Bearstein's take. Forced him to issue an apology. Wow, that's fine. I didn't realize he'd been on TV that long. I had no idea. Yeah, I think he's hilarious. Whether it's an act or whether he's genuinely like that, I don't really care. I think the guy is just hilarious. I would love to meet him. KuCoin's coin is doing well too, says Wiz. And Scotty says, do you guys wait for the confirmation on the triangle on Stonksy before entering? So for the 5-minute ones, particularly I do, yes, because it's something that we kind of just label the double confirmation when you get kind of the background change and then you get the arrow soon after. So if we go back through just Bitcoin's movements since then, obviously, it tends to come quite soon after as well. But as you can see here, just caught, obviously this was the PPI dump, just caught all the drop, pretty close to all-time high as well. Then we consolidated, and then it got the next one here. It came in here, which ended up close. If you went to kind of the close, it kind of closed around break even, but obviously at a couple of points it was nicely in profit, so you could do what you will with that. This one looks like it closed in a minor loss actually. This one pushed up quite nicely. Then again we dropped down again. There's the double confirmation, bang, there we go. This one caught the bounce. We then dropped again, and then we're currently obviously in the green, which hopefully leads to the market rebound, but we'll soon see. So yeah, I really like it. The 5-minute has always been a bit of a darling of mine, but I know obviously Save, I think you were kind of the first one to discover that the 6-minute was also quite a bit of a cooker, wasn't you? I think you were kind of the first one to discover it.
I think it was more SMFC actually.
Was it?
Because that's what he was using for the Stonksy bot, wasn't it?
Well, what we'll do is we'll just give you the credit for it anyway.
Because
I remember you made a video on it on the channel, didn't you? So we'll just give you the credit for it anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think the two things I really like with Stonksy is the 6-minute, so 6-minute green background, breaking the bottom of the inner channel. That I really like as a signal.
Yeah.
And also the 1 hour lifting off the bottom on the oscillator. They're my two favorite things, I think. And then obviously the background changing color on the 1 hour as well. So there's probably three there. They're my three favorite things for Stonksy.
Yeah, fantastic. We've got Scotty saying, have you or SWC got a Stonksy settings video? We could just go through it now. We'll just go through it now. We'll go through it now while we are live on air.
I actually don't change anything now. The only things I change are just visual things. I don't change any numbers.
Yeah. So if we go onto the settings, I've just binned it off. There we go. So I just have the major SR lines because I don't like too many levels on my chart. So I have the Stonksy ones, and then obviously I mix that in with a couple of myself. So I have just major SR lines. I don't have the high time frame to monitor, but basically what this is you can just have like a different time frame to show you. Obviously, if you tick it on, then it will show you what the background color change is doing. As you can see there, long on 5 minutes appeared. So say, for instance, if you're looking at the 1 hour, but you also want to know what the 5 minutes doing, you could stick that on 5 minute, tick it, and then obviously on the 1 hour, it would also tell you if the background color change is changing on the 5 minute. You can apply that to any time frame. Sensitivity, I have that at 7. That's quite a good one. Bullish and bearish arrows, I have the sensitivity at 8. Confirmation period 1. Again, you could change this to higher sensitivity, a bit lower, whatever you want, but I think at 8's the sweet spot. And obviously ticking to show green and red arrows. Now, when you do first load up Stonksy, the channels won't be ticked. So obviously yours will look like that. If you want the channels on, which I would recommend, I think they're superb. Obviously give them a tick on, and that will put them in there. Don't mess with any of the settings on the channel. And then that's pretty much it. Apart from that, you can just come and customize it. So for instance, the background one, I just make the opacity 100% to make the backgrounds nice and dark. And I change the color out a little bit. I come on to this one down here. Same for the red. Second to the bottom one, opacity up 100% to make it nice and thick. But you can also change, you know, the SR colors. You could even change the background colors if you want, depending on what color scheme you run on your chart. You could change them to blue and orange or whatever. You don't have to have them red and green. And of course, the same for the channels. You know, you can make these thicker lines if you want. You can change the colors on them. You can change the colors of the arrows. So that's all obviously about the color schemes and stuff like that. But yeah, for the actual settings, that's what I run. So there we go.
Nice.
On the oscillator, I don't think I'll change anything on the oscillator. I think you just use the standard settings. Is SMFC still a disciple after yesterday? I don't think so. He ended up getting stopped out, I think, of his trade alongside me. I got stopped out on mine as well. But obviously, yeah. So Crypto Disciples, unfortunately, wasn't correct yesterday. Hopefully, he's correct today. What I want is him to come in and say we're going to dump lower, so then we can just full steam rip higher. That'd be quite good. But yeah, that's where we're up to with that. Right, what I'll do now is, well, first of all, let's check the like counter. How many likes are we on? 12. That's good. Thank you very much. But we've got 32 viewers, so we could easily push this past 20. So please do make sure that you drop a like on the stream now. It only takes a second and obviously does massively help us out. Let's get it going. There he is, Disciples. Disciples equals Kramer. No, to be fair, mate, you wasn't alone. You definitely weren't alone. Me and SMFC agreed with you. It's just one of them, innit? Let's see. What do you think is going to happen today, Disciples? Let me know in the chat. But yeah, let's get the poll up, of course, as well. Let's get the poll going. Start a poll.
Who's Crypto Disciples?
Crypto Disciples is a guy that recently started coming in on the streams.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's been here ever since. I can't remember, when did you start watching Disciples? It was recently, weren't it? Unless you are a different viewer and you just change your name. Unless you're actually someone that's been here a while and just change your name. But yeah, under the Disciples name anyway. He recently started coming in.
Okay. I'm
sat in longs, just keep adding on those dips. Yeah, I think hopefully it works out, because yeah, I'm sat in longs as well. So we'll soon see anyway. We'll soon see. I mean, I think ideally, really, we just want to do nothing leading into have we just started? Oh no, that's tomorrow, isn't it? I think ideally, really, we want to do nothing leading into US Open, because the past 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, we rallied into the Open and then dumped. So as you can see here, to be fair, Monday's a bit of an anomaly because we actually pumped for the rest of the Monday session. It was in Asia that sent us down. But here, obviously, we rallied into the Open. We opened and then just dumped straight back to the start. But we did push out through the rest of the day. But yesterday, we pushed up a little bit into the Open. And that was just absolutely brutal, weren't it? Just non-stop selling the whole day. So yeah, we'll soon see. One thing I don't really check is the ETF outflows and inflows, I'll be honest. I assume probably they have been quite heavy on the outflow the past 2-3 days. But it's not something I've checked myself or really check often, I must admit. Should we have a look at the heat map?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So the 24-hour one, we do obviously have some hot liquidity below the low, the current low. We then obviously have some up towards 115k. I think the 1 week is looking quite juicy on this. So if we go over to the 3-day, again, as you would imagine, liquidity below the wick of this current low. But then we are obviously working all the way back up to 117, 118k for that. And then the 1 week is looking quite interesting because, as you see, we've just constantly been ripping into this downside liquidity. Just ripping into it. But on the 1 week, we do have some pretty juicy liquidity up towards 120. Now, wouldn't that be something? I tell you what, I would thoroughly enjoy that from here. Let me tell you, I would thoroughly enjoy that. I posted ETF outflows on X this morning. Oh, did you? I'll have a look. Disciples. Dave, why don't you use CoinGlass? That is CoinGlass. This is CoinGlass. Yeah, this is CoinGlass. Yeah, CoinGlass.com. Yeah. What do you think it is? Yeah. Maybe you just have it on a different model. Do you maybe have it selected on a different model? Is that why yours maybe looks a bit different to me? If you select it on a different model, it just makes it look different. I think model 2 makes it look quite nice. But yeah, we are on CoinGlass, Loki, my good friend. Oh, legend mode. What is legend mode? I'll be honest, I don't know what's legend mode.
God knows.
Oh, here, legend. Oh, it's at the top here, new. Let's see. A powerful tool for market analysis. Unlock the power of precision with CoinGlass Legend, featuring elite super chart tools, liquidity heat maps, and real-time order flow insights like footprints and large trades. Right, okay. I've never seen this before. How much is it? Do you have to pay for it? It wants me to sign in. I'm not signed in, but do you have to pay for it? I imagine you probably do. It sounds quite good. Let me know, Loki. What's the cost on it? It's free, is it? Ah, all right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get that pulled up for tomorrow's stream. Then I did not know about that. Thank you very much for making that aware to me. We will pull that up and use that instead. Very nice, thank you. Yo, no more face ban. Have you only just noticed that, Delanium? Have you only just noticed that? Yeah, I took it off last week. It's too hot. It's too hot, and I just can't be bothered with it anymore. Afternoon, Sean. How we doing? Great to see you. Space Cat says legend mode is tuning into the Stonksy stream. That's right, Space Cat. Yeah, each one of you guys are absolute legends for tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys coming into the streams, and of course, those of you 18 people that have liked, even better. But yeah. We've got 40 minutes until US Open, so do make sure you get your vote in. I'm just going to nip to the toilet really quickly, mate. I won't be a sec.
Okay. Do you want me to babble about things?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. Oh, actually, I need to get a chart up, really, don't I? Hang on a sec. Let me just go through some of the comments, maybe. So I've got everything all over the place on the wrong screen and everything. Hang on a sec. All right. Let's have a look. Yeah, thanks for that, Loki. That's really cool. Sean O'Brien, afternoon, fellas. Afternoon yourself. Okay. Minimized. Okay. Minimized. Okay. Not sure what that's about. Yeah, let me just get a chart up. Let me get the Stonksy one. I've got a right. So I'm just going to. Right, Scotty's saying, SWC, do you use CT Mac with Stonksy? I have done in the past. I've stopped doing it on this show because I think it will just confuse people if I do that. So I think it's probably better if I just show Stonksy really. I used to do it quite a bit in videos that are made for the Stonksy stream. That was always quite good fun to do. So I've got to remove. Oh, is that my no? Is that my chart or yours? That's mine, isn't it?
Yours, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought it'd be gone longer actually.
Oh, I only went for a while. I will probably go make a coffee though before US Open, but
oh, can you make us one?
I would, mate. Yeah, I would.
I just had one actually, but
you come up to mine and I'll make you one.
So I tell you what I did when I was in Spain. There was someone left some coffee behind, and it was just like instant coffee, but it was brilliant. It like tasted like real coffee, you know. So
yeah.
So I nicked it from the Airbnb.
Oh yes.
And I can't get it in this country. I don't know what it is, but it's brilliant. And God, I'm just like savouring every spoonful of it. It's just brilliant. I'm gonna have to go back to Spain just to get some.
Does it make you go?
That's exactly what it does. Yeah.
What? Can you only buy it in Spain or something?
Well, I don't. I could go and get the thing, but
you're not buying it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, I could probably get it somewhere like Waitrose or somewhere maybe. I don't know.
But does it make you go?
It does exactly do that. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Sorry, I'm just getting all distracted here. Actually, yeah, because I really like coffee that's like. I think it's because I lived in France for so long. I kind of like coffee that tastes like mud. You know, like super strong and black and not a lot of it. You know, just like a little espresso, but I like them slightly bigger. Bit of an Americano man, but but I don't like a big mug. I like just like a fairly big shot of like super strong coffee.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
That's what I like anyway. Yeah, no, I was having a look actually because like, I need to decide, right? I need to get out of this short I'm in, so I'm actually wondering if what I should do is put Stonksy on the chart here on the 6 minute, and then I think what I might do is try and catch one of these bits when it's down the bottom here, because at the moment it's just in the middle, isn't it? So. I'll tell you what I do, Stonksy wise, is on the channels. Where are the settings? On the channels.
What are you looking for?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, you're looking at the oscillator.
Idiot. Right.
Dumbass.
Actually, I quite like your idea of getting rid of these minor ones. Actually,
do you know what I really like is when you hear like someone who's really like deeply American say jackass, you go jackass, jackass.
You like that, do you? So, what do you have? Just the these two major ones, is it?
You don't even need to do that actually. If you just go on, you could do it like that, but if you just go on inputs, you can just untick the minor ones. See at the top there? Yeah. Okay. So you don't need to go through each minor level and untick them. Okay. But yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Okay, and that one you have an 8 now, don't you? Sensitivity.
Yes. Yeah. That's right.
So what I do is I show the channel, but then in the style thing, I just turn off the body and all that, because all I really want to see is the lines, because what I find is when it's against the background, like here, it just looks a bit weird because you get all sorts of funny colors because you're getting the colors from the channel and then the green and red background sort of shining through, So I quite like it with just these things actually. So yeah, I don't know what to do with this, because I need to get out of this short or just keep it and hope we do have a dump into open. I mean, you know, it's only like $100 in a loss at the moment, but I hate losing money.
Yeah,
but I know sometimes you have to, don't you? Just to
part of the game, innit?
Yeah, it is. But anyway, sorry, that's me just rambling away while you were going to the thingy.
No, I like it. Like I said, I think it was not last week, the week before, weren't it? I just really like just kicking back, just listening to you talk.
All right, mate.
Hang on, let me get my tissues ready.
Oh, dear. Have you got any TradFi stuff going at all?
No, I haven't actually. No, I got 10% on that Wi-Fi one that me and Wiz done. That ended up going a little bit higher actually, but I got 10% on that, so I just took the profits and ran. But I haven't really been doing too much aside from that. I just basically wait for Wiz, to be honest.
Yeah, I've still got a bit of this RX, and it's sort of shat itself quite badly at the moment. So that's,
What did you end up doing with your core weave?
I kind of went in and out a few times, and at the moment I've got a little position which is underwater. It's gone down quite a lot, and it.
I don't know. I've not looked at it.
Yeah, it's not good at the moment. It's that because it was.
We went back up quite nicely, didn't it? There up to 140, 150-ish.
Yeah, it's below $100 now. So
yeah.
So yeah, that's not so good. I mean, I don't know if that's a bargain or not though at the moment. The thing is with, I don't know. I think it's. I keep thinking this is a good idea. You know, that they're playing with the stock sort of thing, and then sometimes I think I haven't really got the patience to learn about, you know, what the company's up to and the fundamentals of it and all that sort of thing. So maybe I shouldn't be doing it, you know. Having said that, I've got 40 grand in my stocks ISA and it's now 50 grand. So I've made 10 grand since April. So
that's good.
So I'm sort of happy, you know.
Yeah, I will be as well. Yeah.
But
I mean, the thing is, it's tax free that as well.
It is, yeah. So that's cool. So I mean, that's my plan really. Just stick 20 grand in a year, and then, you know, see if I can get it up to the price of a nice house or something. You know, that's the plan. And that way, I can buy a house without getting clobbered for tax, can I? You know.
Well, exactly that. Yeah, that is literally it. Scotty says, does coffee still come on? Sometimes, mate, yeah. I still speak to coffee, just through message too. But yeah, he still does sometimes come on. Not really frequently, but he's still active, and still part of the Stonksy community, yeah. I can confirm that SWC is SWC, not Martini Guy. And I am also obviously not Martini Guy. Delanium says he's going to check your channel out, mate. So yeah, big up Delanium. Please do make sure you check out Save with Crypto. Yeah,
thanks.
He's a completely different guy. Yeah.
I was just looking at. Do you remember that guy that? I don't know. I'll just swap my tab. Do you remember that guy? The road to 1 million.
Yes.
No, road to what's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like sort of stopped making videos now.
Has he?
Yeah, that's really weird, Nick. Because he got like loads of. What's he got now? I bet he's got like.
Yeah, he's doing quite well, isn't he?
Like 4,500 subscribers with 22 videos. He's done really well, but then he sort of like stopped making videos. And he did something 9 days ago. But it's all crap now. It's like, you know, the best books to read, and then he did this one here about, you know, delivering McDonald's for money so he could buy some Bitcoin. You know, it's like, I don't know. I'd still love to get him on my channel and like.
Yeah, I might message him, to be honest. I might message him on the Stonksy account and see if he wants to come on. And then obviously I could forward him on to you then. It'd be great to just get his, you know, just have him on for half an hour and.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, he's not interested in trading at all, but
no, he just wants to stack it, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, because he does all this kind of like Deliveroo type stuff, and like, he like works his arse off for like, 100 quid, and then he buys like a couple of sats with it,
Yeah.
And I just kind of feel like if he was to approach trading, like even like in a really minimal, maybe just doing spot or something like that, if he was to approach trading like that, even just like taking some signals from Stonksy or whatever, he could make a lot more money than he would with like doing Deliveroo or whatever,
Yeah.
And I mean, to be honest, his goal is to get 1 Bitcoin, and he's about 32 years old, so he's not in a rush, But yeah, anyway, just
his video got quite a lot of views, didn't it? I think was it his first one?
Yeah, and it's like, and it was really weird because they're not brilliant.
Yeah, go back to his, go scroll down to his first video. I'm sure it got like 20k views or something, didn't it?
Where does it show you like the most?
If you go lower, if you just scroll lower, you should be able to just go back. Yeah, 16k views, and then his second one got 22.
22, yeah.
That's a really good views.
I mean, you'd kill for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Oh.
Bitcoin is dropping a wee bit. It's now down to 113,450. Not much.
Have you ever watched this guy, Phil? F-I-L?
No.
He's brilliant. He's just like a bloke who he's just like an ordinary bloke, really. He just does these like vlogs on he'll go to like somewhere like Plymouth, and and they just go to the Wetherspoons and drink a load of beer and stuff. And he's brilliant. But his videos they're amazing. He's got about the same number of subscribers as me. Yeah, but yeah, I've got 8 and a bit. He's got 7.9. But each video he does, he gets like 16,000 views, 11,000 views, and it's like if you watch these, they are hilarious, I must admit. And,
yeah, I mean, drugs, what's okay?
yeah, that's a funny one.
James, how we doing, mate? Great to see you. He says, still holding on to that long, Dave. I am, mate. Yes, I am still long. What are you?
Actually, I'm just going to have a look at my thingy, actually.
Are you long? Or I think did you not say you started to de-risk? You started to hedge out a bit. I know you opened some hedge shorts, didn't you? What did you say today? I'm trying to just scroll. Look, James in the chat, Baldy McGinge in the Discord.
All right.
I'm long, but reduced my margin a lot at the top of the last pump / retracement. Fair enough. Yeah, nice, mate, nice. Padissa says 1 Satoshi is $1.20. Oh wait, 0.00012. No, it's what will it be? 1 Satoshi would be. Is that it? 0.00012 cents. Sounds about right. Because it's 100. 1 Satoshi is 100 millionth of a Bitcoin, isn't it? There's 100 million Satoshis in 1 Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
That's weird. So I'm looking at that. That's not right, is it?
What?
It says point. No, it's not right.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's 0.0012.
Well, if
type in how many Satoshis in a Bitcoin. It's 100 million. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it definitely is 100 million.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's not. It's 0.001177 says James.
it's that, isn't it? In dollars, about.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you don't, yeah, without going to the next decimal place, yeah, that is it. Scotty says OP seems to be holding uptrend well. Opinions. We'll have a look at OP now, shall we?
Do you want to do it? Because I just want to have a little play with that trade of mine.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Right, let's see.
Well,
OP. Where are you here? Let's go to the daily. We can remove these now. So I think what we see really on a lot of altcoins is low time frame. Obviously, they might have got some nice pumps and stuff like that. But when you zoom out to the higher time frame, I know AVAX looks quite similar to this. They've all kind of got like a bigger high time frame range. And obviously, depending on where you draw it, you know, you can draw it differently. But I mean, really, the fun starts for OP, in my opinion. Obviously, it needs to break out of this range, needs to get above about 90 cents. And then, obviously, seems reasonable to then go all the way back up towards like 118, 120-ish, obviously, where we found resistance last time. Now, that was obviously an SR flip too, because we had obviously held... I suppose you could draw it across there pretty nicely. But I mean, if you're talking about lower time frame, really this is just an ETH beta in it. So this ARB, Paul, other ones, you know, if you want to go further into ETH betas, you know, you've got LDO, which is here, Aave, obviously very well. Pretty much just all ETH betas, all linked to ETH in some way, and obviously all follow ETH. So obviously we got a huge rally on OP, and we pulled back. What's that? Let's see. So to the bottom so far, we've pulled back just shy of 23%. But I think, you know, you look at a lot of these, and yeah, when you zoom out, particularly you know, low time frame, yeah, probably held up reasonably well. But when you zoom out to, you know, the higher time frame, you can see the fun hasn't really even started to get going in terms of if, you know, it can start to break some of these key levels. You know, if it can get above 90 cents and then start heading to here, if it can get above here and start heading to 140 odd, if it can get above there and start heading back towards 190. You know, it's pretty wild to think that. You look back to December and it was nearly $3. Bottomed out at 45 cents. So yeah, brutal sell-off. But as we see, you know, you've got a clear like kind of level to level route back higher. But low time frame, yeah, I suppose a 23% sell-off on an alt when ETH itself has pulled back. What's ETH pulled back then? About 20% itself, and it nearly probably 15% plus. It's not too bad. But as soon as ETH starts to turn, and ETH already has, you know, is looking like it's starting to turn, we could find that all these ETH betas, you know, if we look at ARB, you know, pretty similar. ARB's been quite strong as well. But same thing, you know, these could run a lot higher. You know, you look at LDO, obviously strong ETH beta because that's where all the liquid staking is done. Again, you know, just absolutely monster rally alongside ETH strength. So that's really what we're looking for. Obviously, these, you know, they're good to look at in terms of where they're at with the levels. But we do need like wider market strength and, of course, ETH strength for them. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think I mean, you look at the upside and you do see even from here, you know, the upside potential is massive, isn't it? Right, what have we got going on? It will be $1 someday. It's not that far off. Hey Delta, how we doing? Higher lows since June 21. So I'm guessing you're looking at the super high time frame then. But yeah, Bitcoin's pulling back again. We're pulling back obviously in towards where we dropped down earlier before the stream.
I'm just getting out of my short.
So yeah, it looks like someone obviously Bitcoin is being sold again, walking back down. Now it's a bit different today because obviously we're dumping into the open, where Monday, Tuesday we've pumped into the open. So, I mean, are we kind of breaking a trend there and suggesting maybe we pump on open, or are we just gonna just open the gates and just completely nuke? I don't think either would surprise me, to be honest. Delta, how we doing, mate? Great to see you. Thanks for joining. But it is quite interesting to note that we are dumping into the open today. Where Monday, Tuesday, we have pumped into the open. So whether there's anything actually in that or not, obviously remains to be seen in the next 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But yeah. Yeah, the bid strength still does look great and strong. It still looks kind of weak. So yeah, we'll soon see anyway. What is everyone thinking? 68% think we're going up, 32% down. So let's close that poll out. But it is quite fascinating observing exactly what's happening with the market. Yeah, it just doesn't look like there's much strength, does there? I mean, the thing is, you look at the stock market and you think, oh, well, if that pushes back up, but it doesn't really matter because even when the S&P and indices are strong, we're still not really getting much reciprocated over to Bitcoin. So it's kind of like just doing what it needs to do on its own, and then maybe we see the results after. Pardon me, what have you been messing with, mate?
So I'm just pulling my stop loss down, sort of. I'm just trying to get out of this short, actually.
Right.
Sorry, I'm just concentrating a bit.
No, it's all right. Yeah, you carry on.
What have I been doing? I've actually been trading some altcoins, which is quite rare for me. I had a Solana long on that was down from like 170 something. I did really well on that. I kind of like, I don't know, I made about 10 Solana on that trade. It was good.
Ah, nice.
Because
I actually made a video today for the Stonksy channel on the CoinM perpetuals on BLOFIN.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I made a little tutorial on obviously how to use them and what they mean for the channel.
Did you find it a bit annoying how it doesn't give you the dollar value for the like profit and loss?
Yeah, because it's kind of weird because it tells you the dollar value in the position size, doesn't it?
It does.
It tells you the dollar value in the position size, but then not for margin or obviously unrealized and realized P&L too.
Yeah,
that's probably a feature they should add on, or at least you'd be able to go into the settings of the trade and toggle it on or something.
Right, that's it. Make me short now.
There you go. Did you make any money?
Let's have a look.
Or did you just get out at break even? Like
I made. Is that it? $5.77.
Well, it's better than a kick in the balls, isn't it?
Must be more than that, surely.
Space Cat says, "What short SWC? You shorted? Was it Bitcoin?"
No. Sorry. $65. That's better.
Yeah, it's good. It's not bad.
Okay. Cool. 2.8%. It was quite a big.
Yeah, that's
position.
not bad.
What was the question?
Delta says he's opened a small short just as Save was closing his. Right, we can send it up now then.
Right. You've opened a short. I thought that was a weird place to open a short, actually. But, well, you know, I was quite pleased to get out of mine. $65. Oh, good. That was great because I was panicking a bit earlier on when it was a bit quiet because I was like $200 down, and then I closed it with $65 up. So I'm happy now. Great. Right, I can concentrate now. Right. What was the question from somebody?
Oh, Space Cat just asked what short.
Oh yeah, I was shorting Bitcoin, but it wasn't a brilliant entry. Actually, it was a good entry from this morning, and then I sort of added to it because I thought we might dump more, and so I kind of wrecked my entry a bit. So that's why I was started off the stream in a loss, but I made a profit, so I'm very happy now. Okay, cool, brilliant. I'm intrigued why Mr. Delta went short though. What does he know that we don't?
I don't know. What do you know? I'm liking the short, to be honest, says James.
Okay.
I suppose it depends on which way you're looking at it. If you're talking about like a scalp or like a day trade, then yeah, you could be right, but you don't want to be trying to swing short this here, do you? Like Bitcoin's basically come into daily demand here. I don't, in my opinion anyway, you know, maybe you think I'm wrong or not, but I mean, the time to short obviously was either at the highs or obviously on one of these bounces on the way down to look for lower. I mean, if you're shorting here and then saying, right, I'm going to short here down to 110, 109, the risk reward is kind of out the window because this could very easily obviously just squeeze up, even if then it's going to trend still back down, couldn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of scalp shorts and day trades, then yeah, you know, potentially, you can get these still in any conditions, and particularly obviously on this one where bounces are getting sold. But in terms of swing shorting, I mean, we basically come into daily demand. Do you really want to be trying to short that? I don't know.
I mean, literally, I was just on a different screen. I can show you if you want. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, go on.
Just stick my screen on again, or actually, I can do it, can't I?
That's right. I'll do it for you. There you go.
Okay. Right. Okay. Is that me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what I was doing, I was looking at it on the 6 minute here, Bitcoin USDT, and I was looking for the price to come down towards this inner channel here, because normally when it gets down there, it bounces back up, doesn't it? Now it hadn't actually crossed over there, but it got pretty low there, so that's when I came out of my short. So that's all I did there. So I wouldn't go short there. I would go short up here. If I was, if you're doing scalping sort of thing. And to be honest, I wouldn't actually. Well, yeah, I wouldn't do like longs on a no trade background. That's a black background at the moment, isn't it? But generally, within this channel, you sort of bounce up and down. So, if you do want to do like little scalps like that, just go long here, go short there. But really, you want to look at the background to get an idea of the overall kind of trend. So for example, like here we got a green background, you'd have gone long here where it crossed over that inner channel and then closed there, and then you'd have gone long here and then closed up here somewhere, and yeah, just like that really. So I used Stonksy then to get out of that short. So rather than doing it up here where I'd have lost $200, I did it down here where I made 65. So that's one thing you can do with Stonksy, so yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Space Cat says that they are short on Ethan 4215. Delta says my 3 indicators said so safe, so he is taking the short side.
Fair enough.
And James says I'm not shorting as I don't think the risk reward is there. Yeah, I agree. But worst case, we bounce at 111 or 109. However, I just think we dump to ruin everyone. Yeah, potentially, yeah. And Scotty says, what does it mean if you get a green triangle without the green background? So that's just a bullish confirmation. So the background color change and the bullish and bearish arrows obviously are 2 separate features in the indicator. And obviously they both have separate measurements, obviously, that they run off to show an indication. So obviously, typically when you look at the 5 minute and the 6 minute, you'll get these coming in very, very close together because the conditions line up very good, obviously, for the red and the green. Other times, you might say on the 1 hour or even on the 5 minute or different time frames, you may just get an arrow. That they're basically just bullish and bearish confirmations. Most of the time, you probably see it maybe a bit delayed, though.
Yeah.
So it may happen, but then also, if you look a bit back, maybe a green background had already come and gone. but it just runs off a different set of analysis and obviously what it's looking for to show an indication. So yeah, you can just trade them on their own, but I like when they come in together. Now, if you look at the 1 hour, you don't really get them coming in together that much. It's mainly obviously on the lower time frames. We did obviously on this one. That was great. Obviously, that was superb. But if you look across, obviously it came in. We had the background open on the way up at 114, and it wasn't until 116 odd that the green arrow came in. But sometimes they do come in together like that. And again here, that came in. Particularly, obviously, if you notice, when you do get on the 1 hour, when you do get the background plus the arrow, it tends to be a strong volatile move. If you notice this one, and then this one, whereas on the others, as you can see, we've not really had them. But yeah, it's just a different feature on the indicator, mate.
Yeah, I'd like to see some, coloured backgrounds on these 6 and 5 minutes at the moment. Actually,
yeah,
I think we just don't know which way we're going, do we? I think it's all a bit. Yeah. It's all a bit. It seems a bit
uncertain. I mean, we may just be consolidating before the next move, but I think obviously it seems still a lot easier for sellers to take control of the direction. Is Stonksy also changed with hiking ashy candles? I find quite a lot. No, so it's not actually like hiking ashy candles isn't actually something that Stonksy measures in any of its features. But you may find that maybe it lines up with one of the time frames on maybe one or two of the features by coincidence, but it's not directly something that Stonksy looks at.
Yeah.
No worries, Scotty. Anything for you, mate?
I don't know if you use these. What they just kind of show the. I don't know. How do they work?
So it's basically just
that's normal.
Yeah,
that's hiking. Yeah. Ashy.
So hiking ashy is basically the idea of trading a move, and then based on obviously the candles. So as you can see, where you have loads of red candles in a row and then loads of green candles in a row, you'd basically like enter on the change, and then trade in that direction until the candle switches color.
Okay.
So you're basically looking to ride, like, obviously momentum up and down, pretty much.
Yeah, I could see how people could use those. Yeah, it would. Yeah, I don't know. It's not what I'm used to, so I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
myself. But yeah, I suppose at the moment, looking at that, you can see the 4 hour. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I'd have to have a normal candlestick chart open at the same time. I'll tell you what might be good though at the moment is this oscillator thing, because that's getting near the -1, isn't it? And that'd be great if that
on the 1 hour.
Yeah, because this is really cool when it gets sort of stuck down the bottom there and it goes pink. You normally see a nice rise. I reckon if we get that where it goes down there and gets, say it does dump and that gets stuck down there, I think that would be a great thing to sort of look out for, that going pink again.
Yeah,
lifting off and then we zoom up. I still fancy this dump. Do
you?
I do. Yeah. Even though I've just closed my short, but
I know. Yeah, I was going to say, but you're short and you're long as well. You close your short and you're long.
No, I still got my long open.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. You've closed your short, but you're still long.
I was schlong
until wrong. Aren't hiking ashy candles like today? I have no idea, to be honest. I've never used a technique or anything, so I don't actually know. Maybe Space Cat knows more about them. I'm not actually too sure.
Okay.
I mean, on the 5 minute, you can see, if you run through the 5 minute, you can see plenty of times over the past few hours where I suppose using that technique would work.
What technique?
Of obviously just following the red and the green candles until it changes.
Oh, what with the Hikanashi? Yeah, I suppose.
You'd be scalping pretty hard, like, but yeah, you would have to just be like sat at the desk fully, wouldn't you? I'm just going to run to the toilet before we get US Open. We've got a couple minutes.
Okay. Do you want me to set my chart up for it?
You can do, mate, if you want, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to normal candles, and let's have a dual display, and let's have a 1 minute thing here, and let's have a, what should we have here? Let's have a 6 minute. For some reason, I'm on a MEXC chart, but that shouldn't make much difference. Let me just move that thingy there. Get rid of my magnet. Okay, cool. So, right. So we've got 1 minute here and 6 minute there. I might possibly just change those to the Bybit one. I'm tending to use the Bybit chart at the moment for some reason. I think it's just because it's got quite a lot of data. So this is what I'm using, BTC USD futures contract. I'll do the same here. So that one there. Okay. So Luke, this one here, right? You know, we're actually getting really close to this bottom boundary there. So that to me it's looking like a long opportunity. It really is. If that goes down there. I'll tell you what, I really do fancy making a cup of coffee actually.
What are you looking at there? There's nothing. There's no price action going on, is there?
Well, it's not my fault.
No, I know. I was getting confused looking at the thing here, because there's nothing. It's stuck at 114k.
Well, that's the 1 minute.
It can't be.
What do you mean?
Because Bitcoin's 113.5k and nothing's going on them charts.
Oh,
look.
yeah. Hang on, let's just refresh the page.
Yeah, look, it's stuck at 114k. There's nothing. There's nothing going on.
Do
you want me to throw mine on while you go make a coffee?
Yeah, you better do actually, because I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah. It looks like it's like the data on it must have froze or something.
Oh, I've probably got too many tabs open. So I've got it open on another monitor with about a million.
We've got less than 30 seconds to go. Ooh, what are we gonna get?
Well, I can't go make me coffee while the thing opens.
You could do, and then you could come back and go, "What's happened?"
I'll miss your bell.
That's you hate the bell anyway.
I don't hate it.
I don't know about anyone else. Anyone slightly nervous for this open?
Yeah, a little bit. But oh yeah.
We are open, ladies and gentlemen. If we do have any ladies watching, that is. We are open. I can't lie, I'm kind of nervous for this session today. Yeah. After yesterday's, it's just like relentless selling constantly. It's kind of made me a bit nervous. And here we go, straight away with the red candles. Bloody hell.
Oh well, Delta will be happy.
Yeah, Delta will be loving it. Just relentless, isn't it? Just a complete onslaught constantly. There we go.
So at 70x, where's your stop?
It's not. I'm just running liquidation or bust.
Really?
Liquidation or glory. Yeah.
All right. So where's your liquidation point?
I think it's like 112.2.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh well, it's going back up
Yeah.
then. Right, I'm just going to make a cup of coffee. I'll be back in about.
So we'll see if the balls on the table are going to pay off.
Right, I'll be back in about a minute.
All right, mate. Go on. Take time. Ladies don't trade. They liquidated. Delta. Yeah, you'd be loving it, mate, wouldn't you? Padissa says, "I'm a lady." Ah, are you? Well, there you go, Padissa. I'll be honest. I never knew. Well, Padissa. There you go. I did give the ladies and gentlemen phrase, so there we go. I had no idea, Padissa. So it does turn out we do have at least one lady watching this stream. But yeah, I don't know how confident I am in all this, to be honest. I don't know how confident I am. Sui, yeah, we'll look at Sui next, Nick. Let's just let the we'll let the open play out 5-10 minutes, and then Sui will be the first altcoin that we look at after we watch Bitcoin for 5 minutes or so on this open. Are we finally going to go back up, or are we going to get relentless selling again? It looks like it's choosing the second option. Bit of a no, I'm not going to say it. I am not going to say it. I mean, the S&P is just dumping on open as well, which, as we know, means that it just results in Bitcoin dumping without any positive for Bitcoin if the S&P goes back up. Milady. Yeah. Milady. He was on futures contracts set 20. Ah, right. Okay, Loki. Yeah, I'll tell him. Thank you for that. I will let him know. Yeah. Well, that must be why it wasn't rolling then. $110 or $111K, says Delanium.
Still there?
I'm here, mate.
Cool. Oh,
Loki says apparently you was on futures contract September 2025 on the Bybit chart. That's why it wasn't showing any live data. I don't know what that means.
was I?
Yeah, I don't know why they have a September 2025 chart or what's separate about it, but I have buy orders in those zones.
Oh shit, I was, yeah. Sorry.
Well, we haven't really actually had that much since you've been gone. We have come down a little bit, but currently it's not choosing violence in the way it was yesterday.
Yeah, I was so completely on the wrong thing there. Well, okay.
There we go.
Right, thank you. Who was that? Loki, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thanks for that. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Obviously, I had a momentary brain fart.
James says, I would have expected a dump by now or sharp pump and then dump into. So I'm starting to change my view to wanting to long. I'll wait until 245 to decide. I mean, yeah, touch wood. Touch wood. It's not as aggressive as yesterday, is it? For the time being, like You know, yesterday we come out the traps and it was just relentless. It seems a bit more calm. Which maybe a positive sign. I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. But it definitely seems more calm, we can say that. And we are actually starting to push now above where we opened at US market. So, I mean, yeah, if the ETFs are back on side for inflows and buy-in, we could, of course, be primed for upside. But do remember that nothing is financial advice in this show. Friday is what's causing the fear. I don't know why though, because literally it's just Powell speaking at Jackson Hole. Like, everyone knows Powell doesn't reveal his cards, and no one asks him a question at this Jackson Hole event. He just does a speech, so no one's gonna go, "Are you gonna cut in September or what?" He just does a speech. There's no Q&A.
Oh, okay.
And two, he's obviously not going to tell the market that they're definitely cutting in September. He's going to do his usual conservative stance of, you know, we're going to review the data, we'll decide on what the best outcome is and all that jazz. I don't really see like what the fear is behind this speech on Friday. For the past 2 years, he's literally said nothing on there. Like, it has just been a big nothing event, honestly. So if this is de-risking into going into that, and we start to maybe move back up a bit ahead of time, you know, today and tomorrow, then we could get a decent pump across maybe the weekend into next week, because it is honestly just a big nothing burger. Unless he does just go, fuck it, Trump's trying to get rid of me. We're going to make emergency cuts or whatever, I don't know. But I can't see him doing that. We all know Powell. He's so prim and proper, isn't he?
He'll be well anchored.
Yeah, you love being well anchored, don't you? If you were to be given 100k, what would you do with it? Take it and put it, either leave it in stables or something. I don't know if I would dump 100. Or do you mean I have to buy something? I just gave the really boring, like, oh, I'll just keep it. I just keep it and gain 4% on the interest. If I had to buy something, I mean, the thing is, you could buy ETH, couldn't you? Expecting a route to all-time high. I think maybe a little outside shout is AVAX. I think AVAX looks quite good, to be honest. If you look on the daily on AVAX, it looks quite nice, AVAX on the daily. So I'm going to give a little outside shout to AVAX. After that, I'd probably just say Solana, which, again, you know, Solana's really boring, isn't it?
The only problem is now is, like, you know, with crypto and stuff, I'd be thinking, if someone gave me 100 grand, like in fiat, and I'd, you know, would I want to buy crypto with it if I know I'm going to have to pay like massive gains on it? I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was like, say, like in like 3 years ago when Bitcoin was at like 20 grand or something, you know, because you know it's going to go up, you know. But at the moment, how much is it going to go up? You know, it'll probably double from here at some point, won't it? But like that's about it, isn't it? So you don't really want to pay, if you're in the UK anyway, you don't want to pay like, I don't know, whatever you have to pay on tax if you end up, well, it depends what you want to do with it in the end, doesn't it? You know, I mean, I think what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, if I've got crypto, I like to trade with it to get more crypto. But if someone gave me a load of fiat, I'm not sure that I would definitely go and buy crypto with it. I didn't do that with my money I got off my dad's house. You know, I just kept it as pounds, and then I'm trading with that in trading 212. So I don't know really what I'd do with it. Probably nothing.
Yeah.
It's a boring
Luke Shaw says, Stonksy, I'm here for the first time. I've heard a lot about you from TMG. Finally got a day off work. I'm set up to trade, ready to see what all the fuss is about, fella. Glad to be here. Oh, hey, hello, Luke. Well, first of all, thank you very much for the message. Thank you for joining us today. It's great to hear that you've been eager to come and join a live and get involved for a while. Have you joined Stonksy, or Are you just jumping into the live and maybe going to watch some of the videos on the channel? Or have you signed up to a plan? Oh, we are continuing the dump now. Quite aggressively as well, actually. Maybe we are going to continue down. Maybe that was a bit of psyops in giving us this pretty meaty green candle that ended up with quite a big wick on it.
What does that actually mean, psyops? I'm not.
Like kind of just like playing mental games with you. Like, you know, giving it a bit of, you know, like, yeah, just playing with you mentally, basically.
Okay.
James says that Luke Shaw, you're not meant to be trading with. I did think that straight away. I thought, what the hell? What a name! What a name to have. But yeah, thank you, Luke. Thanks for joining, mate. Of course, if you are looking to join Stonksy, then we do have 35% off annual and lifetime plans. That is using the link in the description, and that applies automatically on a lifetime and annual plans. Alternatively, you can get 20% off your first month with code BOT20. So plenty of ways for you to get involved. But of course, if you're looking to trade anywhere, we are partnered with BLOFIN. Make sure you click that link in the description and sign up. But obviously, for you just joining me, I do want to reiterate, nothing in this stream is financial advice. Psychological operation. Seems like it. It's really playing with us, isn't it?
Okay. Okay. So are there any offers on Stonksy at the moment, or
we have 35% off annual and lifetime. Yeah. Obviously, we did the big 50% off them plans for Stonksy's birthday, and then that obviously got removed, and we've left 35% on them for now.
Okay.
And of course, yeah, the first month of BOT20 gets them 20% off the first month too.
So what's the annual one?
35% off, so it comes down to just under 650 quid.
All right. So there's no point in me shedding my SWC 10 thing anymore, is there?
Not for the time being. Yeah.
Okay. Bollocks.
Tim G said discount is going on monthly when you sign up. That right? There is no. You see, if you're a new user, or you, then you can get 20% off the first month. Here, so 20% off your first month with code BOT20. That's here. But apart from that, we won't be discounting anything else on the monthly plan. No. Maybe he was referring to CSE. Maybe Crypto Saving Expert subscriptions, because I know obviously them monthly ones are discounted quite a bit. Maybe he was referring to them.
Mm-hmm.
What is this John Wickery? It's very wicky, isn't it? Yeah, very. Kind of seems like the market is undecided on where it wants to go next. Just jumping into the live, mate, not joining Stonksy Indicator. Need to learn more about it. Does it come with any type of tutorial? Yeah, well, obviously, we got loads and loads of content on the channel. Like an absolute abundance. So I can, obviously, when you join, I can point you out to some very specific videos that would obviously do you well. Aside from that, you can obviously just ask us any questions you need directly in the Discord. So, yeah, you get all the help you need anyway to understand it, to start you off. Yeah, we are heading to the downside now. It still seems kind of like sellers are in control, doesn't it? Like it's tried to go up on these past 2 5-minute candles here, and obviously it's just been smacked back down. So maybe sellers are still in control.
Actually, thinking about it, you know, with Luke's question there, because I started making a video last week for this channel, but then then the price didn't do what I wanted it to do, so I had to abandon that one.
Oof! Oh, this is turning nasty again, like yesterday.
Oh, that must be getting near your thingy.
It probably is, yeah.
Can you concentrate or not?
No, yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm not messing with it. I'm just going to let it run. So if it takes me out, it takes me out.
Okay. Well, Delta's good. I was going to say, yeah, maybe what I should do, you know, is for people like Luke, I should do I should do a video like my 3 favorite Stonksy techniques, and then
that would be good.
Do them 3 that I mentioned. You know. Yeah. I'll do that because I think that'd be quite good. And then, you know, and then if people ask me, I can say go watch that. You know, because we've done quite a few over the last year, haven't we? But
I mean, there's so much content on the channel now. Because I'm putting out like a video like every 2 days now.
Yeah, I noticed actually. Yeah,
like there's a lot of videos going out. So yeah, I suppose like some of the ones, like I know I did a video on mastering the 5-minute time frame. You did one on the 6-minute. They've done a couple like that, and obviously they're kind of just buried now in the backlog of, you know, obviously under the videos that are published. So to be fair, I could probably create just a new playlist and just put like best watches or something like that, and maybe like kind of bundle them all up into one watch list. One playlist like that.
Should have kept my short open, shouldn't I?
Yeah, should have. I should have flipped short.
Yeah.
Oh well. See what happens from here. I mean, the selling is just relentless, isn't it? Like, it is just so strong, the selling. Yeah. It's kind of a bit like, I mean, maybe it is going to go for one big big flush. But it's very strong, the selling. I mean, look at it. It's just like non-stop, relentless, isn't it?
It is.
Where do you think in your mind? Where would you think like the lowest you would see it going is on this dip?
I think it's about 106. I think is.
You reckon?
But if you lose that, then it'd be about 101. I think.
Yeah.
Just looking at past levels, you know, like on the daily and monthly.
Has anything in your mind considered that obviously I've been asking people this? Has anything in your mind considered that the top may be in on Bitcoin, or do you think this is just a pullback before higher?
I don't think so, but what do I know? I don't think so. I think it's too soon. I think it's just it's you know, it's a nice topic to make a video about and stuff like that on the social media and stuff, but I don't think it is. I think this is probably the summer lull, if you like, you know.
Yeah.
But it's I mean, to be honest, we had an all-time high last week, which everyone seems to have forgotten about, you know. Yeah. And really, you're talking about, you know, Bitcoin crashing to 112k, which is ridiculous, isn't it? If you'd have said that this time last year, you'd just be like, that's madness, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, think about how long it took to get over 100k. It was like, you know, we thought it was going to do it for months, didn't we? And it only eventually did it. What was it, December or something? Wasn't it? I can't remember now. November or something.
Yeah. Adam, how we doing? Great question about tutorials. Yeah, I'll look at doing that. Just go back through the old videos and stuff, and maybe just throw it into one playlist. Another bearish pump on open, yeah.
Yeah.
The divergence on RSI on weekly looks terrifying. Everyone's expecting a red December. It will probably moon. I mean, yeah, the thing is, like, the expectations and stuff like that are so off now, aren't they? Like, everyone's it's kind of a bit blurry because we don't normally hit all-time high in like July, August. It's kind of a lot different, really. We are crashing down pretty. This is relentless selling, isn't it?
Is your position buggered?
Well, it will be if it keeps going any lower, yeah? Unless it's coming for the low and then it's going to bounce. But I mean, yeah, any lower than that, then I'll probably accept defeat.
Yeah, not brilliant.
It's just so strong, the selling. I mean, it's clear that this is obviously being driven by the ETFs because it's on open every day. So it's clear that it's the ETFs offloading.
Do you want to have a quick go through your Mag 7 stuff? And
yeah, we could do.
I think everything's crap though.
Yeah, Nvidia's falling off a bit. Apple's down 1.25. Meta's down 2%. Microsoft's actually break even. Amazon's down 1.7. Tesla's down 2%. Yeah, so the S&P in itself is getting a pretty big hammer blow, which again is kind of annoying because Bitcoin hasn't benefited from S&P strength. So it's kind of just gone down, and then if the S&P goes down, it's gone down harder. It's not kind of bouncing where the S&P bounces. But I mean, look at that. Yeah, that is just straight nuke on the S&P from open. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, we're approaching that Asia low now. So obviously, one thing we could watch out for is that to get taken, and then the price bounces. Otherwise, yeah, we could be crashing down pretty even harder.
Oh right, so that low from 1 o'clock in the morning, you mean?
Yeah.
Is that technically Asia, or what time does the Asian market?
Yeah, it's the Asian market. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Junior experience says, can't even understand you, buddy. What kind of English is this? Okay, great. Turn subtitles on, or just leave. You're not doing me a favor by being here. Everyone else is though. Yeah, the loyal viewers. Take out Sunday low, and then mega pump. Yesterday's low. Scouseless. I'm not actually even really, to be honest. Maybe it's just obviously a contrast of regions. But yeah, we have. So I mean, that 5-minute candle's not looking too bad, but I still don't trust it. Part of me doesn't trust it because of how aggressive the selling is. So what are you thinking at this point? Are you thinking of adding to your long, or are you thinking just stay clear of it? Or
I'm not going to add to it now, but if it goes down to, it's not a high leverage one, so if it goes down like to 106, I will add there.
Yeah,
I think. I'm just looking though.
The S&P is getting absolutely brutalized. That is a very strong sell-off. Have we had? I know, obviously, we've kind of been in a bit of a small correction phase on the S&P. But have we had any news that's caused that? Because obviously that is kind of like a big sell-off across the board on the Mag 7, not one individual stock that's driving this. That's kind of like a big sell-off across the board there.
Can't see anything.
No. It must just be the market doing its thing then.
I mean, there's something on Cointelegraph saying investors brace for Powell's speech as Bitcoin dips.
This is it. Like, I don't. It's a massive overreaction, in my opinion, to literally what will be. I mean, he could obviously always surprise us, couldn't he? He could also, he could always turn around and be kind of not Powell and give like straight, very obvious, and obviously what everyone wants to hear. But he's not done that so far. He's not done that in any of his speeches. He's not done that in any of his FOMC press conferences. So it kind of makes me feel like it's just a massive overreaction, and kind of just a whole load of nothing over what will be a nothing speech. I mean, we know Powell, don't we? He's very prim and proper, so
yes.
It's weird, the correlate. Yeah, literally, if the stock market goes up, crypto stays level or goes down, and then if the stock market goes down, crypto goes down. There is no like positive correlation for crypto and the stock market currently. It's literally just like down, sideways, or more down. Is it at 19, Powell speech? It is on Friday. And it is, I can tell you exactly when. Hang on. If we can get this to load. Everything's stopped working. I'm gone. Uh, 2 o'clock GMT, so that's 3 o'clock UK time. So obviously, I don't know what time zone you're in. But yeah, 3 o'clock UK time, Space Cat. Link doesn't even want to dump. Yeah, it's very, very strong link. Really strong. I got confused with FOMC, sorry. Yeah, they're FOMC minutes. So they're just minutes from the last meeting. So, you know, delayed data, not really too much. Because obviously Powell comes out afterwards and gives a conference. He answers Q&A. So it's kind of like there's nothing really going to be in there. Unless there is something surprising about maybe discussing rate cuts in September. That really the market doesn't know about. Mm-hmm. That's a bit of a tease, isn't it? Currently where it's at, because it's come down towards the Asia low, not swept it, and it's currently bouncing. It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't trust it, because this could easily turn into a very nasty 5-minute candle. I don't know how much I trust that this is going to reverse now, but we are kind of at the half an hour mark, so. Yeah, I don't know.
Space Cat is in Portugal, which is actually the same time zone as the UK. Actually, it's
it?
Yeah, it's actually an hour behind Spain, so
right.
It's the same as the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a bounce, isn't it?
Yeah, I still don't trust it. I still don't trust it, but it would be nice to see it go back up from here. That's for sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean,
I suppose that is a double bottom, isn't it?
Just keep an eye on the S&P. I mean, it will offer some relief, but we've not really been following it at all. Like particularly yesterday, the S&P was going up and Bitcoin just kept going down. See, look, I mean, most of that candle's being sold into now. So, I mean, it's at a really interesting spot, because we could obviously from here, we could sweep this and then go up. We could just obviously just completely collapse, or we could go up without sweeping it. But it still looks quite weak. I mean, particularly with the velocity that the S&P is selling off.
I think I might start trading the S&P 500, you know.
Yeah.
Because it seems quite predictable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
well, I mean, it works. It obviously works a lot more flush when you're looking at, you know, like areas for liquidity and obviously rationale, which we don't obviously get a whole massive amount of in crypto, do we? You know, the stock market is obviously a lot more rational. It's a lot more mature.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go, mate.
Yeah. Well, we will end the stream there. So Bitcoin's at a really interesting place for us ending the stream. So, I mean, come tomorrow, we could have two completely different worlds, couldn't we? We could have a world where we've crashed down to new lows, or a world where we've bounced. It's going to be fascinating, obviously, to watch this play out for the rest of the day. But big thank you for watching, everyone. Please do make sure you drop a like if you haven't. Make sure if you're new as well, subscribe. And of course, if you're looking to trade anywhere today, click that BLOFIN link in the description. And of course, join Stonksy, 35% off. That is in the description too. Thanks for joining us, mate. Go and show Save some love on his channel and on his X. You can type in his name, Save with Crypto. And obviously, he'll come up on both of them. Yeah, do go and show him some love. And for you legends, I will catch you all tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye.